Alright, you guys, ZFR back here, and this is going to be my review for issue 2 of Doomsday Kingdom. So, I'm kind of late to this party, but whatever, I'm going to review the comic anyway, just simply because I really enjoyed the comic and I reviewed the first one. But anyway, if you haven't heard Doomsday Kingdom, it's made by another YouTuber. His name is Make a Path Presents, and he usually covers like Walking Dead and stuff. He definitely is my favorite Walking Dead YouTuber. Highly recommend him if you haven't seen his videos before. But anyway, getting to the point, Doomsday Kingdom issue 2, his comic, released a while ago, and I picked it up not too long after it came out. And pretty much, I just want to review it really quick. I actually got the digital version, so I have it open in front of me here. And this issue, at first, I was getting ready to say at first I wasn't really into it. Like when I first started reading, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be one of those issues where it's a big flashback," and I was kind of skeptical at first because that's the part of the zombie stories or the outbreak or apocalypse stories that I usually don't find that interesting. I mean, the characters' backstories usually don't really matter all that much unless something extreme to their that contributes to their story happen in the initial outbreak. Or if they were like a doctor or something, or some ex-military, something like that. But even then, you can just give us a small snippet. Usually, you don't need to see the entire backstory because the entire world, including that character, is getting ready to get a reset if it's an apocalypse story. So, why use the backstory? But that's not what I felt with this issue. Like, that's what I was thinking I was gonna feel, but I read it and honestly, like it was good. Like, I mean, it starts off with it looks like they're celebrating. I'm not gonna read through all of it again at the moment. But I think it's like 4th of July or something, or they're just sitting out watching fireworks. And, it's like a nice little scene. It doesn't last too long. We get to see the main character tucking his daughter in the bed and stuff. Some stuff with the news. I really like how he did the stuff with the phone, and like I love how they threw in like the reports of the outbreak. Like the outbreak just didn't come out of nowhere, and like it just didn't happen like that, and nobody saw it coming. I like that they did that. I think that was a really nice touch. You get to see him. You get to see his friend kind of talking about it. You get to see it on the phone that with all the messages and stuff or whatever, the reports, and then you hear it on the radio in the classroom, if I remember. So it was really well put together in my opinion. Like they did a really good job at kind of highlighting the outbreak incoming. Even like subtle stuff like him almost getting hit by a police car. And the biggest thing I really enjoyed about this issue, the number one thing I enjoyed, the big point this issue felt like it was all about the death of his daughter, and I feel like that goes back to what I was saying a second ago. Usually these beginning prequel pre-apocalypse stories or pre-outbreak stories don't matter to me unless something crucial to that character's story happens, and I felt like that's what this issue did. Like this character's daughter died like extremely early in the outbreak. Like a lot of the children did. We got to see that. I wonder if that plays in the what Ronnie was talking about. I've heard him mention there are different types of zombies or whatever in this series. So I'm kind of interested to see if that has something to do with it, if the virus kills children or younger people quicker than it does older, how it works, because he keeps saying that it's going to be really unique. So I'm really intrigued to find out more about it and how it's going to work. But yeah, like the issue was great, and it really shows us that before anything else, the most important thing about this character that you really needed to know before the outbreak was that he was a father before anything else. We don't really we get to see a little bit of his job, not much of it. We don't really get to see too much of his personal thoughts on things or his personal outlook on everything. The main thing we get to see is that he's a dad and that he loves his kid deeply, and I think that's really impactful. That's really important to that character. And then you kind of look back to the last issue where he's this hardened survivor, and you want to know how he got from where he was here to there. It's a massive change, and because of that, I really think I'm going to enjoy this comic going forward even more, because the idea of them switching back and forth between the initial outbreak and then switching back to like further into the outbreak a couple years in sounds really interesting to me. It sounds like a really good idea, and we haven't seen too many people do it before. And another thing that I just want to talk about, another quick little moment from the comic, the cop that just shot himself, I keep forgetting his name. I forgot the main character's name, but it's all right. I'm just gonna call him the Ryder for now. But he let Ryder take his daughter, away from the hospital because they were taking kids. The kids were dying in the hospital. That's what happened to his son. And I thought that part was crazy. That was a way to show the outbreak starting without actually having any zombies or anything involved. It kind of shows you the fall. It shows you how society breaks apart first. Like, the people start breaking before anything else starts to do it for them. And I really thought that was just a cool scene of the cop, killing himself, and the main character's reaction to that. And then you get these side characters. They seem like an interesting pair. I wonder if they're going to be in it a lot going forward, or or how much more we're going to see them. I don't really have too much of an opinion about them, except that obviously they're friends with the main character, so I'm guessing they're going to be involved in some way, but we don't see him with them in the first issue, so either they just didn't show him off or they end up dying somehow. But yeah, man, that last scene with the daughter, that's a kick in the heart, definitely. Like, her death, that is an extreme kick in the heart. I actually didn't expect her to die so soon, but no, they kill her off right here, right then. They don't waste any time. It's kind of like what you see in The Walking Dead now with Rick losing Carl and stuff. It's extreme, like, and obviously this one is going to really pull the heartstrings of anyone that's a parent, and I thought was a really amazing way to write the scene, to write the story, to have the kid die right off the bat, and now this character, I'm interested to see how on earth he's even going to survive the first couple of days of this outbreak. Like, if your kid dies like that right off the bat, you're already mentally exhausted and broken. So how you even keep going? How you make it through all of the other garbage that's going to happen to you over the course of the next few hours, let alone days, to make it as far as it seems this guy has. So yeah, that's all interesting. You see at the end of the issue, we're seeing our first zombie all issue. So things are going to get interesting. I can't wait to see what they do for the next one. But yeah, my review for this issue of Doomsday Kingdom, I was going to give this a 4 out of 5 at first. But looking back at it, I've got to give it a 5. I have to. I mean, it's a really brilliant way, and it's probably one of the best ways I've seen them structure the initial outbreak. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave likes and comments down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. ZFR out.